What up, gang? This your boy Music 101, and y'all bite with another episode of Miss Me with the BS. Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications so you don't miss a video.
Peace, peace, peace. What's up, what's up, what's up? Y'all getting me on a Friday night. On a Friday night. What's going on? How is the week going? Is the week going well? It's Friday. Friday. Okay. You know what I'm here for. Durk, what's going on? You know you messed up, right? You seriously messed up. You earning those 3 hots in that cot. You earning it. Whew, that black and white looking real sketchy for you. Black and white meaning that affidavit. Oh, we're gonna go through a little bit too. We're gonna go through a little bit, Darren. I'm telling what I said in a couple of my videos. I am convinced that some people do not like fresh air because they don't like fresh air. But let's get into it. I have 2 to go through, but I don't think I'm gonna go through the 5 guys maybe tomorrow or later on tonight. But let's go through Durk's little mess. Crazy. Y'all know here we go. Criminal complaint by telephone or other reliable electronic means. It's them phones, y'all. Them phones. Ooh. Conspiracy to use interstate facilities to commit murder for hire, resulting in death. That's my phone, but they're gonna have to wait. They're gonna have to wait. Oh, I could get it on my watch. Ooh. Fresh. It's fresh, y'all. Fresh. Ooh, I sure like to know that redacted, man. I know. Ooh, not the Muslim name. And this the same man that got two keys to the city. Am I correct? Two. And I'm gonna say receive the keys after the fact. I bet you there's some good stuff under there, y'all. Some good stuff. Look at that. All right, so let's get right here. Banks is the leader of the Chicago-based rap collective known as Only the Family, or OTF. In addition to OTF's status as a rap collective, I know based on the investigation that OTF also acts as an association in fact of individuals who engage in violence, including murder and assault, at the direction of banks and to maintain their status in OTF. For example, based on evidence collected during the investigation, including the interview of witnesses, I know that banks put a monetary bounty out for an individual with whom Banks was feuding, named TB. As details below, on August 19, 2022, multiple OTF members and associates used 2 vehicles and worked in tandem to trap, stalk, and attempt to murder TB at a gas station located in Los Angeles, California. The co-conspirators fired at least 18, but let me finish that sentence. Rounds at TB's vehicle, striking and killing SR, TB's family member who was traveling with TB. So let's go up here to the footnotes, see what the footnotes say. Due to serious safety concerns, this affidavit does not provide the idea. Okay, we know that already. Moving right along. On October 17, 2022, a grand jury sitting in the Central District of California returned an indictment charging 5 co-conspirators. Kavon, I like that name. Remind me of Kavon Edmonds' babyface brother. Kavon London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and would it be Eyez? Houston, with crimes arising from the murder, including murder for hire and conspiracy to commit murder for hire, resulting in death in violation of blah, 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 blah. And as you can see, the case right here. Let's move down here. Based on the investigation and as described below, oh, my little thing went dead. Oh, it's going dead. Based on the investigation and as described below, evidence shows that Banks ordered TB's murder and that the hitman, it's going dead. Hitman example, bank and flight records, got you, show that an OTF member and close associate of Banks, co-conspirator 3, coordinated and paid for Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and another OTF member, co-conspirator 2, to travel from Chicago to California on the day before the murder, August 18, 2022. Co-conspirator 3 paid for the flights, using a credit card linked to Banks and OTF. Around the time that co-conspirator 3 purchased the co-conspirators' flights to California, iCloud records show that a phone number associated with Banks text co-conspirator 3. Don't book no flights under no names involved with me. Woo! Y'all know my thing. Ooh-wee! Getting hot like fire. Additionally, on the same day that the hitmen traveled to California from Chicago, Banks also traveled to California with another charged conspirator, Grant, on a private jet. Hold on, y'all. Let me take a sip of my cool treat. Earning that 3 hours. Them 3 hours. Later that day, Grant purchased ski masks for the shooters to use to commit the murder and paid for the other co-conspirators' hotel room using a credit card in Banks' name. Earlier this morning, October 24th, which was yesterday, federal and local law enforcement executed multiple search warrants at locations associated with OTF members in and around the Chicago area, and arrested Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston. After executing the warrants, the FBI learned that Banks had been booked on at least 3 international flights scheduled to leave the United States today. Woo. When Banks arrived near one of the departing airports, he was arrested by law enforcement. I told you they got you, my guy. They got you. Man. Based on your training, we got there. We just need to get to the meat and the potatoes. So let's go right here. Chicago-based hitman traveled to Los Angeles to murder a rival of Banks. Seems like it's just... Oh, wait a minute. We talking about... Okay, hold on. We get into the meat. We ain't at the potatoes yet. We get into the meat. On October 17, 2024, a grand jury returned an indictment charging Grant Wilson Jones Lindsay in Houston with murder for hire and conspiracy to commit murder for hire, resulting in the death of SR in violation of and discharge of firearms, arms, and machine gun in furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death in violation of The grand jury also charged Jones with possession of a machine gun in violation of So let's see. As alleged in the indictment, on August the 19th, 2022, if I ain't mistaken, ain't August the 19th Michael Jackson's birthday? I think so. SR and others, including SR's family member TB, a rap artist known as QR, were near their vehicle at a gas station across from the Beverly Center in Los Angeles when 3 gunmen opened fire on the vehicle, killing SR. Law enforcement personnel subsequently recovered 18 shell casings from the murder scene. At the time of the murder, TB had a public feud with Banks, aka Lil Durk. Banks is a Chicago-based gang member and leader of the rap collective known as Only the Family, or OTF. The feud stemmed from a November 6th, day after my birthday, November 6, 2020 murder, where an associate of TB shot and killed an OTF rapper named Davon Bennett, aka King Von. That's my dude right there. Bennett was a member of OTF and Banks' close friend. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I don't eat no red velvet cake. I don't eat red velvet. According to open source reporting and witnesses, Banks placed a monetary bounty on TB's life. Got to be more careful. That deserves a sip. Based on the investigation to date, including open source research, my training and experience investigating gangs and violent crime and witness statements, OTF is a hybrid organization that functions as a Banks-led music collective and a gang. Oh, that's a big footnote. Oh, that's about the music and stuff. All right, let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me go back up here. Based on the investigation to date, including conversations with other law enforcement agents and witness statements, Houston and Wilson are associated with OTF, and Lindsay and Jones are associated with other gangs in Chicago. B, the hitmen travel using funds linked to Banks. Now, let's just take a minute here. Let's just take a quick minute. We're going to go back a little bit. We're going to go back to FBG. Do you all remember when they were saying that Durk didn't pay for Muwap's lawyer, and the lawyer wasn't, representing MUWAP anymore. And back then, I tried to give Durk like some props because I was like, damn, why would he do that? Like, if he did give funds, why would he give funds that's possibly linked back to him? Scratch all that. Nah, because this right here, he don't have good sense. He don't have good sense. You see that right there? The hitmen travel using funds linked to banks. Got to be more careful. I know the following based on my review of LAPD police reports, surveillance footage, bank and flight records, witness statements, and homicide detectives from the LAPD and federal investigators involved in this case. That's repeating. Oh no, it's not. On August 18, 2022, the day before SR's murder, OTF members learned of the location of TB from a longtime OTF affiliate, Co-conspirator 4. After OTF members learned this, the following men took a one-way flight from Chicago to San Diego: Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and Co-conspirator 2. All right. The one-way tickets to San Diego were purchased using an American Express card ending in and in the name of Co-conspirator 3, who was also associated with OTF and banks. Based on records from Apple, y'all got Apple involved. Y'all don't do the paperwork on Apple. We need those records. I know that on that same day, a number ending in believed to be associated with banks sent a text message to Co-conspirator 3 stating, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with me." Oh my God. Ain't no way you can be this dumb. No way. Hold on for a minute. Ain't no way you can be this dumb. I'm sorry. There is no way you can be this dumb. It's in your best interest. This just me speaking. I'm a civilian. I don't have none of this going on. I don't know nobody that got none of this going on. But if you can't do it right, just go to work. Get your damn job. Because it ain't for you, my guy. That ain't for you. They got you. Let me get back. Let's get back to the regular scheduled program. Based on my review of hotel records, I know that Grant rented and paid for a room at the Sheraton, Universal Hotel in Universal City, California on August 18, 2022, using an American Express card and banks. Got to be more careful. Oh my God. And you know what? I ain't even gonna hold you. This is gave me a little break off of Diddy. Because I ain't gonna hold you. Diddy was a whole part of my damn 90s. I'm upset with him. But I had to get off of his ass for a little bit to get over here on this one ass. Ain't no way you got people around you that got good sense. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's crazy. Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and Co-conspirator 2 stayed at the hotel the night before the co-conspirators tracked, stalked, and attempted to kill TB. Based on my review of bank records, I know the and credit cards were issued under an account belonging to OA and Astronaut Sounds LLC. Based on public information, I know that OA was Banks manager in or around 2022. Georgia Secretary of State online cooperation records show that Astronaut Sounds LLC, Astronaut Sounds, I'm trying to figure out if I heard of that, was initially registered by OA in 2017. A request of amendment was filed in 2021 and a new manager, Banks, was added to the business. The bank records also show that the Astronaut Sounds American Express account had 4 credit cards issued to 4 individuals. Banks, Co-conspirator 3, Banks' father, DB, and OA. Based on my review of records from a private airplane company, I know that Banks and Grant flew at the same airplane from flew on the same. I was about to say that didn't sound right. Flew on the same airplane from Los Angeles to Miami on August 16, 2022, and back to Los Angeles on August 18, 2022, the day before SR's murder. Records from a rental property show that Banks manager OA rented a house in Encino, California. You see, Michael Jackson. Michael used to live in Encino. From July 1st, 2022 to October 1st, 2022. Based on investigators' review of photographs of the interior of the Encino rental, I know that the video footage from an August 18, 2022 podcast shows the host of the podcast with Banks, wherein Banks appears to be inside the Encino house. On the day of the murder, August 19, 2022, surveillance video shows TB, SR, and others leave their hotel in Los Angeles and enter a black Cadillac Escalade, the Escalade. Surveillance video taken from numerous locations throughout Los Angeles, including TB's hotel and the gas station where the murder occurred, show that 2 vehicles followed the Escalade for hours leading up to the shooting. Quando Rondo, you ain't know nobody was following you? Y'all ain't realize it? Y'all out there living a kind of life where you need to be watching your 12, your 3, your 6, and your 9. One vehicle was a white BMW, murder vehicle 1, and the other was a white Infiniti, murder vehicle 2. Among other things, surveillance videos from the murder scene shows murder vehicle 2 parked in an alley behind the gas station, where 3 shooters wearing black masks exit the vehicle, later identified as Jones, Lindsay, and Co-conspirator 2, walked to the gas station and then opened fire on the Escalade. The shooters then ran back to the murder vehicle 2 and drove away. Murder vehicle 1 drove away from the area just minutes before the shooting. Approximately 50 minutes after the shooting, surveillance video from an In-N-Out restaurant in Los Angeles shows Grant, Jones, and Wilson arrive in murder vehicle 1. The video also shows Lindsay and Co-conspirator 2 arrive at the In-N-Out in a black SUV. Based on a comparison of surveillance video showing the murder to video from In-N-Out restaurant, law enforcement identified that Lindsay, Jones, and Co-conspirator 2 were the individuals who opened fire and killed SR. A few hours later, the shooting, Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and Co-conspirator 2 boarded a flight from San Diego to Chicago. Once again, the credit card in the sink. In the name of the Co-conspirator 3 was used to pay for the one-way ticket. Banks booked multiple international flights after law enforcement arrested multiple co-conspirators and executed search warrants at locations associated with OTF members. I I guess this is just. Oh, wait a minute. Let me read it. Oh, okay, because that was just yesterday. I know the following based on my conversations with the other law enforcement agencies involved in the investigation and my personal involvement in the investigation. In the early hours of October 24, 2024, law enforcement arrested Grant, Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, and Houston and executed multiple search warrants in the Chicago area, including a warrant to search the home of Co-conspirator 3. Shortly after making these arrests and executing the search warrants on October the 24th, the FBI received notifications from U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, showing that Banks had been booked as a passenger on 2 international flights. He was trying to throw y'all off. Banks was trying to throw y'all off. But y'all had one up on him. A one-way flight from Miami to Dubai. Durk was about to be, y'all know I love Arabian perfumes. Those that watch my little fragrance little thing. You're like, Banks, you know what I'm saying? Give me a couple of bottles of that so-and-so. But let me get back to it. One-way flight from Miami to Dubai. United Arab Emirates. I think that's how you pronounce it. Connecting through Doha, Qatar, scheduled to depart the evening of October 24th, and a one-way flight from Fort Lauderdale to Switzerland. God damn. Was you trying to get somewhere where there was no extradition? Like, what you want? Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. Connecting via New Jersey, also scheduled to depart the evening October the 24th, Banks did not board either flight. He was trying to throw y'all off. Just throw y'all off. At approximately 6:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the FBI received an additional CBP notification that Banks had been booked as a passenger on a private plane departing Miami and destined for Italy, scheduled to depart at approximately 9 p.m. Let me ask y'all something, because I didn't hear that. Was he with anybody when he was accosted? I guess what's the word? No. Apprehended. Was he with anybody? Was anybody with him? That's what I want to know. At approximately 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, Banks was arrested by law enforcement in the vicinity of the departing airport. All right. Conclusion. For all of the reasons described above, there is a probable cause to believe that Banks violated conspiracy to use interstate facilities to commit murder for hire, resulting in death. Shout out to Stephanie. We gonna shout Stephanie out. Putting on John Hancock on that. Well. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. All right. Okay, this is the one. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna say I'm not interested in this, but after reading like Durk's joint, we can sum up what happened over here. Don't look like nobody had good sense. Okay, this had a little nicknames. Keith Jones is Flaka. Lindsay is Brown Eyes. Okay, let me get on or about November 6, 2020. DB, a high-ranking OTF member, got into a physical altercation with TB at a nightclub in Atlanta, Georgia. during a fight, an associate of TB pulled their gun and shot DB multiple times, killing him. After the murder, Co-conspirator 1 made clear in coded language that Co-conspirator 1 would pay a bounty or monetary reward and or make payment to anyone who took part in killing TB for his role in DB's murder. Now, this was 2020. So those that I guess be in the little internet streets, all these years, people was like, when you gonna slide for Vaughn? Well, he slid all right. Slid his ass right to jail. Slid his ass right to jail. I guess that's letting the public put a battery in your back. But hey. And or August 18, 2022, the conspirators learned that TB was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles, California, as alleged in counts 1 and 2. After learning of TB's, well, we kind of got that. We got that. Let's go right here. And as alleged in counts 1 and 2 on August 19, 2022, defendants Grant Wilson Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 used 2 vehicles to track, stalk, and attempt to kill TB by gunfire, including with a fully automatic firearm, resulting in the death of SR. Beginning on a date unknown, but no later than on or around August 18, 2022, and continuing to on or about August 19, 2022, in Los Angeles County within the Central District of California and elsewhere, defendants Kavon London Grant, also known as AKA Cuz, AKA Vonnie, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, AKA Dede, or Dede, Keith Jones, aka Flaka, David Bryant Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, and is it Asa or Asa? Y'all let me know gently in the comments. I don't like to tell anybody name. Aka Houston, aka Boogie, and co-conspirators known and unknown, conspired and agreed with each other to knowingly use facilities of interstate and foreign commerce, namely airplane, cars, cell phones, and the internet, with intent that the murder of TB be committed in violation of the law of any state, namely the state of California, as consideration for the receipt of and consideration for a promise and agreement to pay anything of pecuniary value, namely money and lucrative music opportunities with OTF in violation of the use of interstate facilities to commit murder that was the object of the conspiracy resulted in the death of SR, means by which the object of conspiracy was to accomplish. The object of conspiracy was to be accomplished in substance as follows. Co-conspirator 1 would place bounties on individuals that co-conspirator 1 and other OTF members wanted to kill, including TB. Yo, this is crazy. As part of the bounty, co-conspirators known and unknown, including defendant Wilson, would pay anyone who took part in the killing of TB and or reward individuals with lucrative music opportunities with OTF. All right, so we kind of got that from Durk, so I don't need to reiterate that. We did the ski mask, the firearms. Let me see. Okay, the overt part, meaning they went out their way. So overt acts, Let me see if I missed any of this above here. Any overt acts? No. What's up, Mira? So, on or about the following dates in furtherance of the conspiracy and to accomplish its object, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirators 1 through 5, and others known and unknown, committed various overt acts in Los Angeles County within the Central District of California and elsewhere, included but not limited to the following. Overt Act number 1. Following the killing of DB on or about November 6, 2020, co-conspirator 1, using coded language, told defendant Wilson, co-conspirator 2, 4, and 5, and others that co-conspirator 1 would pay a bounty or monetary reward to anyone who took part in the killing of TB. Overt Act number 2. On August 18, 2022, one or more conspirators, including co-conspirator 4, learned that TB was visiting California and staying at a hotel in Los Angeles. Overt Act number 3. On August 18, 2022, defendant Grant flew from Miami, Florida to Los Angeles, California on a private jet so that defendant Grant could help coordinate the murder of TB. Overt Act number 4. On August 18, 2022, co-conspirators, including co-conspirator 5, asked co-conspirator 2 to travel to Southern California later that day. Overt Act number 5. On August 18, 2022, defendant Wilson recruited defendants Joan and Lindsay to travel to California for the purpose of murdering TB and help facilitate such travel by, among other things, texting co-conspirator 3 biographical information about defendants Jones and Lindsay so that co-conspirator 3 could book flights to Southern California, specifically defendant Jones' name, date of birth, and a picture of defendant Jones' ID card, and defendant Lindsay's name, date of birth, and a picture of defendant Lindsay's ID card. Overt Act number 6. On August 18, 2022, co-conspirator 1 texts co-conspirator 3. Don't book no flights under no name involved with me. We heard that in the other one a lot. So, Overt Act number 7. On August 18, 2022, using a credit card ending in co-conspirator 3 purchased airplane tickets for defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to travel from Chicago, Illinois, to San Diego, California that same day. Overt Act number 8. On August 18, 2022, co-conspirator 3 confirmed to defendant Wilson via text message that defendants Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay had the same airline ticket confirmation. Overt Act number 9. On August 18, 2022, defendant Wilson messaged a friend on Instagram, "On my way to LA." Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna damn learn about them phones and social media. Now, when I did know of some people kind of doing this thing, they weren't using no phone. But I guess that's that generation, really. That's crazy. Let's get back to the regular scheduled program. Overt Act number 10. On August 18, 2022, defendant Houston text co-conspirator 3. On got clear. I'm 15 minutes away from airport. Y'all let me know what that means. I don't know. Or it's just not a typo, but the text was a typo. Overt Act number 11. On August 18, 2022, defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 flew from Chicago, Illinois to San Diego, California via the airplane tickets procured by co-conspirator 3 using OTF credit card 1. Overt Act number 12 on August 18, 2022, defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 traveled toward Los Angeles County in a car to meet with defendant Grant. Overt Act number 13 on August 18, 2022, defendant Grant purchased 4 black ski masks from a sporting goods store in Los Angeles County using cash. That's the first thing that made some sense to me. Out of all this we read, the first thing made some sense. On August 18, 2022, using a credit card ended in defendant Grant rented a hotel room for the co-conspirators located in Los Angeles, California, the Universal City Hotel. Overt Act number 15. On August 18, 2022, in or around Los Angeles, California, defendant Grant met with the co-conspirators and provided defendants Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 with firearms, including a firearm that had been modified to operate as a fully automatic machine gun to kill TV. Overt Act number 16. On August 18, 2022, defendant Grant provided 2 cars for defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirators 2 to use to find, track, and kill TV. A white BMW sedan, the BMW, from a rental company in Los Angeles County, and a white Infiniti sedan, the Infiniti, with a fake license plate. Overt Act number 17. Yeah, this is going out the way. On August 18, 2022, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 traveled in the BMW and the Infiniti to a hotel in downtown Los Angeles, California, where TB was staying, the downtown LA hotel, to find, track, and kill TB. Overt Act number 18. On August 19, 2022, using the BMW and Infiniti, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 traveled to the downtown LA hotel where TB was staying to find, track, and kill TB. Overt Act number 19. On August 19, 2022, using the BMW and Infiniti, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 follow and track TB's black Escalade to a marijuana dispensary located on Flower Street in Los Angeles, California. Overt Act number 20. On August 19, 2022, using the BMW and Infiniti, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 follow and track TB's black Escalade to a clothing store located on Melrose Avenue in West Hollywood, California. The below image shows the BMW and Infiniti following the black Escalade, in which TV and SR were passengers as the black Escalade traveled towards the clothing store. Hold on, y'all. I didn't know this had pictures. Overt Act number 21. On August 19, 2022, using the BMW and Infiniti, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 tracked TB black Escalade to a gas station located on Beverly Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, the Beverly gas station. Overt Act number 22. On August 19, 2022, defendant Houston drove the Infiniti to an alley behind the Beverly gas station and parked the vehicle so the defendants Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 could attempt to murder TV. Oh. Overt Act number 23. On August 19, 2022, at the Beverly gas station, defendants Jones and Lindsay and Co-conspirator 2 used the firearms procured by defendant Grant, including the fully automatic firearm, to shoot at TV's car, striking and killing SR, who was standing next to TV's car while TV was inside. The image... I'm sorry, I was just trying to figure out why my camera kept going off. Who was standing next to TV's... Wait a minute. Including the fully automatic firearm to shoot at TV's car, striking and killing SR, who was standing next to TV's car while TV was inside. The images below show defendants Jones and Lindsay and Co-conspirator 2 firing guns at TV's black Escalade. Got to be more careful. Overt Act number 24. On August 19, 2022, in the Infinity driven by defendant Houston, defendants Jones and Lindsay and Co-conspirator 2 fled the alley behind the gas station after the conspirators shot and killed SR. Overt Act number 25. The overt is overting. They going out the way. Do you hear me? On August 19, 2022, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and Co-conspirator 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles County. I guess that was the In-N-Out, where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payments to defendants Jones and for the shooting earlier that day. Overt Act number 26. On August 19, 2022, using OTF credit card 1, Co-conspirator 3 purchased airline tickets from San Diego, California to Chicago, Illinois for defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and Co-conspirator 2. Ooh, they busy. Overt Act number 27. On August 19, 2022, defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and Co-conspirator 2 flew back to Chicago, Illinois from San Diego, California. And I wonder how many of them, those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, done ran their mouth when they got back home. Overt Act number 28. Following SR's murder, defendant Wilson paid defendant Jones and Lindsay on behalf of a co-conspirator for their role in the murder. Okay, so all that up there was count 1. Ooh. Let's see what Jones got on, because this right here say all defendants, so all of them got all that. Let's see what Jones got, because I think, let's see. Count 4, defendant Jones. On or about August 19, 2022, in Los Angeles County within Central District of California, defendant Keith Jones, aka Flaka, knowingly possessed a machine gun as defined in Title 18 United States Code Section namely a 10 millimeter caliber firearm equipped with an auto sear conversion device, which was designed and intended solely and exclusively for use in converting a weapon into a machine gun, which defendant Jones knew to be a machine gun. Got to be more careful. Forfeiture, allegation 1. They taking all that. All that. Forfeiture allegation 2. Alright, shout out for Mac E. Jenkins for the John Hancock. Well, that's it, people. That is it. That is it. We're gonna stop sharing on. That's crazy. Well, it is what it is. I don't know. Got to be more careful. How? Y'all, I don't really even know what to say. It's not even funny. I'm like trying to get a chuckle. Y'all, that do watch me, I'm going to get me a chuckle out of somewhere. Not saying it's at anybody's expense, but I just, I like to laugh or whatever. But that's crazy right there. You just threw your life away. If you got all this talent, you can rap, you can sing, you can draw, you can do this, you can do that. And I get it. Some people just can't, they'll be out of the environment, but their minds still be in that environment. I get it. Don't waste no talents, man. Cause they gonna make room for you behind the wall. It ain't never gonna be we don't have no room for you, y'all going back to the house. It's never gonna be that. They're gonna make room for you behind that wall. And I'm gonna say this. I don't know the other gentleman. To be honest with you, before I post this, I actually want to see what they look like, all of that, if I can find that. But I'm gonna say this. I don't know who. You can't say like who raised you, but wasn't nobody like, yo, don't be no follower. Like I told my kids that I don't care what nobody got. Don't follow nobody. Don't follow them into no BS. And that's what that was right there. Follow something. You my son running his damn mouth now. Running in some BS. Like for real. It's really corny. It's really, really corny. And for all the people that I know anyway, it's a lot of people I know that like them. My sons included. But they're grown. I'm not getting that. Like, you supposed to have all this talent, this, that, and the other. You trying to get away from what you used to do in your past. You got keys to the city, which that just blows my mind. Because isn't he a felon? Okay. Like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. And I'm going to say this to say, now, I'm going to just bring Diddy into this. Diddy got all that going on, and they was trying to take his key from the city away. But Diddy is not a felon, to my knowledge. And he's not a felon. And then you give somebody the key to the city, and it's like you saying it's all right what they was doing. And I ain't really even judging him on that. It's just it's baffling to me. It's just baffling to me. That's all. But yeah, you done slid into 3 hots in a car. Everybody asking you gonna slide for Vaughn. You done slid into 3 hots in a car. For real. 3 hots in one damn car. Got to be more careful. But I'm gonna go. Like I told y'all, it's Friday. It's Friday. Got my cool treat. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, thank you for sitting with me through all this nonsense, because that's what it is. I hate that really all of this happening from Vaughn all down. For real. FBG, Duck, all of that. Talented men. Arguing about what at the end of the day? It's ending in two things. Dead or in jail. I honestly don't know too many people that been through all that and like, I don't do that no more and just squeaky clean. What you ready for in your next life, what you used to do in your past, please remember that somebody else may not be on that. They still on their bullshit. Please remember that when you try to get a new life. Somebody else is not ready for that. They still on bullshit. I'm telling you, if you don't never remember nothing I say, when you're ready for a new life and you don't want to bring your past into your future, remember somebody out there is not with that. They still on bullshit. Still on bullshit. And this right here showed it. Showed it. But y'all definitely make sure, if you don't take nothing else from Miss Me with that bullshit, you take that. Somebody may still be on bullshit. Peace.